prove that K5 is not a planar graph.
Okay.
And to start off, a graph is dots that are connected by lines or vertices that are connected by lines on a plane. And a plane is just a flat surface.
Okay.
And here's an example.
I couldn't see the example.
Here's an example
Okay.
of a few dots that are connected by lines. And they don't have to be all connected. They can also intersect.
What is K5?
And wait a second, I'm getting it. And a planar graph is a graph that does not have any intersections at all
Of the lines,
of the lines.
whether straight or curved.
Whether they are straight or curved, they can be straight and curved.
Okay. Okay.
And so K5, and there's K4, K3, K2, K6. K2, K2, K3, K4, K5, and K6. Like Kn, and n can be any number besides 1. It's where all there are n amount of dots, and every dot is connected to every other dot.
Okay. So K5 is what then? Colin was asking.
K5 is a graph that has 5 vertices or dots on it, and each one is connected to all the other ones.
Oh.
Okay.
And if K5 is planar or not is saying if K5, if you can make K5 without any intersections or not.
Okay.
And first of all, so K4 is a planar graph.
Mhm.
As I've drawn, as I can draw here. I'll show you the graph right now. Here, this is K4, and it's a planar graph.
Mhm.
And now, K5. First, I'll have to explain a bit of K4 before I can get to K5. So in K4, there is no region. So first of all, in K4, there's gonna be no region that has all 4 dots on it, which is gonna help prove something else. There's gonna be no region that has all 4 dots on it, because if there's a region that has all 4 dots on it, let's say here, however you draw it.
What do you mean
and
there's
a
going to be
region.
no region?
A region is, so once I finish this,
Mm-hmm.
a region is basically an area that the lines make, like this.
1 second, I have to get this. Okay. Yeah. An area that is bound by lines. Okay.
And there's no region that has all 4 dots on its border. Because if there were to be a region that has all 4 dots on its border,
Yeah.
I'll have to write like this since your camera is like that.
The right word. It's line segment, not line.
No.
Fine. You know
Okay.
what I mean. So, in K4, if there were to be a border and that surrounded a region, and there were all dots on it, then therefore the dots would have to be connected to each other from on the border or from the outside of the border, right?
Yes.
Oh, so first, this dot is connected to these 2 dots on the region, but not connected to this one because there's a dot.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no line that directly connects. Now we can draw a line that can connect either like this from this side or like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Yeah.
If we draw a line this way or this way, no matter which way, if we draw it this way, this dot right here now cannot reach the outside. So if we were to draw a line to connect these 2, we can't go from the outside, or else we'll have to intersect.
Yes.
So therefore, we have to go through the middle. And the same thing for if it goes like this.
Okay.
And for these two dots, the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and name these dots for simplicity. B, A, B, C, D. So now we have to draw a line in the middle. If we draw a line in the middle, then now the regions are split.
Yes.
And so now we can't have all 4 dots on a border. So
Yes.
if that was to be possible, then there has to be intersecting lines. So K4 planar is not K4 planar cannot have all 4 dots on a region. Okay.
What's a region?
Or cannot have all 4 dots on a region.
On the border of a region.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What was my next one? Right. In K4, this is helping later. Also, in K4, there's going to be at least one dot. There's going to be one dot that's isolated from the outside of everything else. Right?
Mm-hmm. Which in this case is
B.
yes.
And there's always a dot that is isolated from the outside because, as I said, first, all 4 dots are on a border.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you add the line in the middle, you can't add another line in the middle to make a cross. You have to go around somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're going to block 1 dot from the outside. So, it'll be isolated from the outside.
Yes.
Okay. No, it's barely anything. So K4 definitely has more than one region, because if K4 has one region, then when you put the dot on that one, then that one region has all 4 dots on its border. And
Yes.
that does not happen. So there's more than one region.
And in this case, it has
3.
3 regions. Yes.
And then, so now, wait, no, not 4. Now, so we know that K4 is not does not have a region with all 4 dots on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's 1 dot that is isolated from the outside, and there's more than one region.
Mm-hmm.
So now, to make this K5 planar, we would have to add a dot and connect it to all the other dots, because K5 planar has a K4 planar inside of it. That helps to create the K5 planar.
Yes.
So now, if we add the extra dot, if we were to add it somewhere on the outside, it would be isolated from the dot. You can make lines to connect to the other dots, but there's going to be at least 1 dot that is isolated from the outside, like I said, because there is 1 dot that is isolated from the outside. And so we can't add a dot out here. Therefore, we have to add a dot in a region.
Mm-hmm.
If we add a dot in any region, if we add a dot in one region, it's not going to connect to at least 1 dot, because a region can't have all 4 dots on its border.
Right.
So there's going to be a dot that's away from it. And then that's where, if you put it in any region. Therefore, K5 is not a planar graph.
And can you show us by doing it on the diagram?
If I put a dot here, I'm going to draw dotted lines.
Yeah.
Go like that.
Yeah.
But then I have to intersect in order to reach B.
Yes.
If I added in one of these regions, in this region I can have to intersect to reach that. I don't have to intersect to reach that, but I have to intersect to reach that.
Yeah.
I don't have to intersect to reach that. In this region, and over here, I have to intersect to reach that point. In this region, I have to intersect to reach C.
Yep. So that proves that.
K5 is not a planar graph.
Very good. Very good.